Good morning, it's Thursday, welcome to Hunky Dory TV, whereas you've got myself, Craig Laird, here on the presenting side. We are going to be showcasing day 4 of our end of year sale. Now, much to her dismay, she is back by my side, well in the corner there. Jess is in. Morning Jess, you alright?
I'm alright.
Day 3 of me. Yeah. We'll leave it there then. And then to my left-hand side, we are back together yet again. Demonstration station. It is Kat. Good morning, Kat.
Good morning.
How are you?
Oh, good.
Good. Where are we on organised for Christmas? Are we there? Not?
Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies.
I like that, and I
Let's go with
shall
that one.
certainly do that. We are going to be, as I said, having a look at lots and lots of items that we've got when it comes to our end of year sale here at Hunky Dory. Now it is going to be ending on the, midnight, 4th of January, or while stocks last. So keep that in mind when you are across on the website having a little bit of a peruse, as well as seeing all of the live shows that we've got at 10 AM. Keep that in mind. What I do want to point out as well, you have got, if you're watching this on Thursday and you're watching this in real time, you have got 24 hours to place your order if you want to have it before Christmas, where it's UK standard and express delivery. So you've still got that little bit of time as well. Lots of things, stocking fillers and that we've got within the show as well. But let's have a look, the second last day look at our current Win It Weekly. Now, you can be in with the chance of winning our current Win It Weekly. 2 lucky winners are going to be winning this Premier Craft Tool Mega Bundle. It is worth $57.93. You are going to be getting the craft tool, you're going to be getting the case, you've got pen in there, tape runner in there, envelopes in there, tweezers in there, foam pads are in there. You are going to be within the chance of winning the contents as well. So 2 lucky winners are going to be winning that I've just shown you there. But all that you need to do is, to be in with the chance, is like, comment and share. And when it comes to the comment section, do let us know what has been our most popular club gift of 2025. Is it a bouquet of gnomes? Is it timeless poinsettia, or is it floral serenity? So is it A, a bouquet of gnomes, B, timeless poinsettia, or C, floral serenity? Let us know in the comments, and tomorrow 2 lucky winners will be announced that are going to be winning that current Win It Weekly. Lots of you tuning in this morning, which is always lovely to see, whether of course it is on Facebook or on YouTube. Michelle's in, Jeanette's in, Viv's in, Angela's in, Karen's in as well. You're all on Facebook just now. Sam's in, Pauline's in, Stephen Nicole is in. Good morning to you, Stephen, too. Jackie's in. You're all saying good morning, having a chat to each other, which is lovely to see. Let us know, what are you like when it comes to being organised for Christmas this year? Are you there, or are you just about, or are you nowhere near it? YouTube, lots of you as well. You've got Angie's in there, Penny's in there. We've got Kim's saying good morning. You've got, who else is in there? We've got Kathy, lots of you certainly on YouTube chatting away, which is always lovely. If there is anything that you want to ask, certainly, well, we've got Kat here as well. Any questions, anything you want to check, then by all means let us know when it comes throughout the show, and we'll certainly read them out. But let's get started. Let's start looking at what we've got when it comes to our diamond deals, when it comes to the end of year sale. And we do love our little books, don't we? We certainly know that I'm a big fan for sure. And we've got our birthday humour. So this is going to be containing 120 pages. You've got 20 designs, 6 of each. Usually $9.99, my opinion. Great price anyway for little books. But what you have got is you've got them within that $5.99. Now let's have a look, because what you are getting is all about, of course, birthday, but you've got that humour to it as well. This is one for me personally, whereas although you could still fussy cut elements of these, this for me is where I'd be using them all as individual 120 toppers all throughout the year as well. You know, you've got the guys, you've got the girls, you've got the kiddies in there, the teens in there as well. I remember your birthday even without social media. You know, I'm still good at remembering birthdays. I like to think I would probably the same as well, Kat. You know, we know life without social media, and then we know
Yes.
life with social
We
media.
do, yes.
Kat, I think you're, Jess, you're pretty much just the social media life, aren't you? You won't remember much of life without social media, will you? You're still a young thing.
School we didn't have, at the beginning of high school I didn't have social media.
Oh, so that's beginning at high school though. No social media. Yeah. So do you know what? I take pride in the fact that I've lived and known life without social media.
Yeah, absolutely.
As much as I do enjoy it. But we've got lots of different funny ones, quirky ones, going back to Etch-a-Sketch. Oh, that
Yes.
takes me right back.
Absolutely.
Kiddies wanting iPads and tablets, and I just wanted an I can't even say it, Etch-a-Sketch. Look at that. Birthdays are like cats. Birthdays are like cats. You wake up and they are there right in your face. That's very true. Or just being unpredictable, as I find with many cats. How do you like your eggs? In a cake.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at that one there. This calls for cheese and pineapple on a stick. You know when you see that big crunched up load of tin foil, and then you see the
yes.
little toothpicks
Yes.
sticking out with the little
See, I
nibbles
think
on
as
there.
social media came in, they went out, and that's sad.
That is sad.
The little cheese and pickle hedgehogs.
Yeah. When you just stick it that little bit too far in your mouth and you jar your tongue with the end of the toothpick.
Yep.
And then if you've got a pickled onion on it, it stings because, well, you've got that vinegar. All those fun things that would happen when it comes to your toothpicks and your little nibbles. But lots of fun. Look at that, King for the Day. So that could be a guy's birthday. It could be Father's Day if you want to. But that's just some. I'm sure I've even missed a few of those ones. But you've got that 120, the Little Book of Humour in there, $9.99. Or you're going to get that in the end of your sale with, of course, $5.99. So that's there on the website. Then what about actually turning them into box frames? You can absolutely do that with our little book box frame. So this is going to contain 16 adorable scoreable box frames. Now these perfectly fit your little books like that one there, or any of your A7 little books. But within these what you are going to get is gold and silver foiling. Usually $14.99, but you're going to get them for $11.99, and you don't even need to use them for your little books. You can start to use them to frame many of your toppers in collections, should you wish, or even some little bits of home decor. So you've got that one there. That is actually saving you £3 on that one. Then what about your Satin Mirri Mix? So this one here being your Satin Mirri Mega Mix. $24.99 is what you usually be, but you are going to be $19.99, giving you a really nice saving of £5. You're going to get 20 colours, and then you're going to get 2 of each as well. So that's 40 sheets in total of all of these gorgeous colours. That is Mirri, but it's in that satin form. I really, really love satin. I have done for many, many years, and it's nice seeing the Satin Mirri within that mega mix. $24.99 is what you'd usually be, but you're going to get that for $19.99. Then what about Guide to Die Cutting? This, if there was anything that I thought every single crafter should have within their stash, it's going to be your Moonstone Guide to Die Cutting. I think this is so incredibly helpful. Even if you've been die cutting for many, many years, sometimes it's nice just to dot back to, have a little flick through Cat and just think, oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Forgot about doing that. Why not do that? Mix it, match it, change it. $9.99 what you'd usually be, but you're going to get that one for $6.99. So have a little bit of a flick through here, just so you can kind of get an idea. Many of you will be familiar with our guides and our handbooks, but it steps you through even the simplest of what is a die, which is a really, really good question for those that are just starting crafting, starting into the world of die cutting. What about a die cutting machine? How to use them? How to get the best out of your dies? Your hints and tips from many of your ranges here at Hunky Dory. And even if you don't have the dies that are used, you can use many, many other dies and just replicate what's been stepped through within the guide. Really good one to have. $9.99 is what you'd usually be for that, but you're going to get that for $6.99. That's giving you a saving of £3. Then when it comes to all of your tools, what about your crafty toolbox? All of us have one of these. This one goes to me every time I go to a hobby maker. I've even started taking it home with me each day as well, so I don't have to have 2 loads of tools. Usually $14.99, but you're going to get that one for $9.99. It does have that opening there. It does have your middle trays in there with the sections, and it doesn't just have to be for paper crafting. If you're into sculptures, if you're into cake decorating, anything like that, or just bits and bobs, little girl's bedroom with hair baubles, or like to do jewellery making, all of those different things is a really, really good way to be using your crafty toolbox. $14.99 is what you'd usually be, but you're going to get that one for $9.99, giving you a saving of £5 on that one there. What did I say that was? Crafty tool, $14.99. What did we say on the screen there? What was the price of it?
It's gone down to $9.99.
$9.99.
For 100.
I was just. So is the screen right, Jess?
Yes.
Yes. So I shall ignore what I've got on my notes here. So yes, that was just why I was questioning it there. $9.99. Really, really good one for that one. Then paper trimmer. Your large paper trimmer. How good is this? And even having this in with the Club Hunky Dory Diamond Deals. $21.99 is what you'd usually be, but look at that, you're going to get this for $16.99.
That is
Isn't that good?
bonkers.
That is good.
Wow.
And although I said about the handbook every crafter have, if you've followed me for years, you know I always say for me, Kat, every single paper crafter should have a V-blade paper trimmer in their stash.
Yeah.
Every single one. Yes, I know I use my guillotine a lot, but a lot of the girls, you use your paper trimmer a lot than the actual guillotines. You know, we all have our favourites, but there's so many things that your paper trimmer will do that you can't always do it with your guillotine. You do get your two blades in there as well. You can get replacement ones on the website, but it's 6x12, although of course you can go up to A3 or bigger, and you've got that at $16.99, usually $21.99. So you've got that one at a really, really good price, giving you a saving of £5. And then let's have a look at the last one for now before we go to Kat here. And this is our Moonstone Combos Essential Greetings. So you've got a couple to choose from here where you've got $9.99 is what you'd usually be, but you've got these at $5.99. These are really good for creating that kind of edgeable factor, cutting in if you want. Shakers, really, really good for your shakers. And then you've got your sentiment stamps as well. Nice size too, really, really nice size. Dies, stamps, lovely combination there with that happy within that choice. Celebrate. Nice one. This is what I meant by the actual outline die is actually two separate dies. So that's where it could be the top of the edge if you want to cut away the top, not the bottom, or cut away the bottom, not the top, or create a full matten layer. You've got options. That one being the Celebrate, and this one I use so much, and that is just saying cheers. In actual fact, I was using it yesterday.
You were, yeah.
It's a really, really nice, it's a nice one, it's a bold one, and it's of course packs a punch within that sentiment. $9.99 or of course within Diamond Deals being $5.99 for you to choose from. And that gives you savings of £4. So nice selection in there when it comes to your little books with your satin card, paper trimmer, craft toolboxes, die stamps and that as well as the guides. So they're all there on hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, so you can check them out and pop them into your basket. We'll have a look at other things throughout the show, but the most important thing that you guys always love to see as well is the deals, and that is the demonstrations and seeing what Kat's the way to do.
Okay, so let's have a play around with that really fun little book, which is one of my all-time favourites.
Okey
I
doke.
absolutely love it, and we're going to bring in the box frames as well.
Do you need it?
Which no, I've actually
got it?
stuff today. Yeah, I found what I needed. So we are going to work. It's funny that you picked this one out, Craig, because this is the one that I am going to go with. We are going to birthday I Like Cats. You wake up and they're right in your face, because that is pretty much what I had this morning.
Did you?
So I have picked out this lovely kind of peachy tone that I think works really well with it. And we're going to put this box together. And I'm going to do it from start to finish with construction glue, just so you can see how simple and quick these can come together. So you just pop the base layer out of your carrier sheet, and then we are going to score or fold all these lines down that are already pre-scored for you. Get them nice and crisp. there's something so tactile and so satisfying about
There is,
doing this
isn't
once
there?
you get into a rhythm with it.
Just to quickly say as well, Kat, just to clarify, because that was my mistake, that section there were diamond deals.
Yes.
So these little bits I'm still getting familiar with as well. So if I've caused any confusion for anyone, I apologise, that was my fault, but that section is diamond deals.
Yeah. So we are just going to pop this first layer of the little book page straight into the bottom of the box. There will be a gap, so just make sure there's an edge around the side here. It is nice and even. So when you fold that first layer in, that you've got no white space showing. But this is why I like using construction glue, because you can really just give it a squidge about. So I start with my two kind of smallest edges with the corner pieces. And I like my construction glue, because sometimes with your high tack tape, it will work perfectly, but if you accidentally catch it before you're ready to put it down, you're stuck because it's high tack. So what I like to do is kind of fold this over, so you get it into that square, take that bottom edge up to the score line, and then squeeze it flat. And then you know it's going to sit perfectly. Give it a good burnish down, so you know that glue is coming into contact with the bottom layer. Hold it for a few seconds. You can even kind of open it up and go in the other direction if you want to. And then, even after a few seconds, that should already be holding for you, she says. And then I'm going to try and be really clever and hold that down while I add a bit of glue to this side. Multitasking.
If you ever need a spare hand, just give me a shout.
And then we just do exactly the same with this one. I like to fold it, make sure it's hitting against that score line, and then we can just hold these two down into place while they grab into contact there. And then if you want to be extra secure, if you take any of kind of like your pencils or pens, I'm just grabbing the 2-in-1 pen here, you can always get something like that and take it inside and just give it a burnish just to make sure it's absolutely down. There's lots of different ways. And then with these ones, again, a little bit of construction glue. Now I try and keep away from these tiny little bit of corner bits, just because we're going to be getting them into place with our fingers, because you kind of need to push them under those other corners. So I'm just going to leave like a centimetre gap at each side, and then fold that up again round into the box. And then, like I said, you're going to kind of roll these into place under here like that, and the same on the other side. And again, once that's in, give it a squeeze into place for a few seconds, and then come round to the other side.
It's nice seeing it using with the construction glue, because the construction glue is not always the one I use a lot, because I like my dry tape. But the other week on Hobby Maker, I was doing the little pocket pads.
Yeah.
And I assembled it using the red liner tape, but I forgot to put my little pocket pad in first.
Yeah.
And I had to really try and prise it away, whereas using that glue would have been a lot easier.
And like I said, especially when you're folding those bits in as well, it is easy for it to attach somewhere you don't want it to. So we are going to do just that. And then what I do like to do with my high tack is then just take a little bit in the corners just to keep them nice and firm in place over that kind of crease line. You don't have to do this. It's just something I like to do because I think it just keeps them nice and sharp.
Okay. It's like nice little tips. It's nice to see these. And
you don't even have to take the backing off because we're going to go over with the frame in a bit. I think it's just with a product like this, it is something because it takes it beyond a card, and it could become a decoration or something you want to put out later on in the year, or again every year. So it's just using the right material, so we're giving it all that strength so it's going to last as long as we want it to. So we can pop that one off to one side now while I'm going to work on the frame. You could simply go in, because on your other sheet you're going to get matching colours in frames, but remember you can mix and match. And then in the middle of that you're going to get some additional sentiments and your stand for the back, and we'll show you how to do that shortly. So you could just go in with your frame, pop your stand on. It's done, it's lovely, it really gives it that element, but I love adding to it. So I'm going to take a second sheet, and what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to pop it onto a bit of card, because my idea is I'm going to fussy cut this cat and then have her so she's like peeping through the top of the frame at the top. Why I'm going to pop it onto a different bit of card is because she's so close to the bottom of the edge here. If I was just to pop her behind there, we'd start losing bits of her. Okay. So I'm going to pop her onto a bit of card, just because A, it's going to make it a little bit easier to cut, and it gives me a little bit of a ledge so she's sat up above as well, so I can get her into place.
Yeah, you're just giving yourself that little bit extra to play with.
Yeah, absolutely. And you might find that you just want to trim a bit off afterwards. That's absolutely fine as well. But it's better to have more to play with than less. So we will pop that on there and just give that little bit of a white border at the edge. And then we can just fussy cut around. Don't worry too much about all the little hairs. You can just do like a zigzag as you go in round. Because you've got all the detail on the back picture, it will pick up.
How many cats have you got?
I'm down to 2. I did have 4 at one point. We were thinking about maybe adding to the cat family over Christmas, but we're not 100% sure.
No. Jess, you've got dog, haven't you?
I haven't got a dog. My brother's got a dog.
It's your brother?
Yeah, it's like a family dog. Yeah.
Yeah. We're the same, but of course, the family being 7 hours away, I don't get to see Clemmy as much. Although I am looking forward to seeing her next week. I can't wait. Mum keeps sending me pictures with party hats on her and stuff like that. So I can't wait. Although I did just see her the other week when she was down with my mum and stepdad helping me move.
I do. There's just something about, like, I consider, well, we've just got Ella now, but my mum had Ella and Buster, a miniature Schnauzer and a German Shepherd cross. And Ella, I mean, what is she now? She's 11, 12, but every single time you walk into that house, it's like she's greeting you for the first time.
Yeah.
And that's what I said I want from life, is just that affection that you get.
It's just
when
the
they're
best.
so happy to see you every single time you walk into a room. It's so good.
And it's one of those, no one likes having tough days, but we all have them. And you can have the most horrible, toughest day, and then you just go in and they just instantly lift you.
They do, absolutely.
And I understand cats do that as well for many. My auntie and that, they've got cats. But I'm definitely into the dogs.
Yeah, cats can be thing, Do you know what's really surprised me? We've got fish this year. And I never thought I could get emotionally attached to fish. Okay. My word. They come and greet you when you walk into the room. They all swim up to the front of the tap to say hello. Yeah, they're so sweet. So sweet.
Oh, I don't think any goldfishes last a couple of months with me. Past.
So the idea then is that I've got that little bit of wiggle room, so I can pop this over here so it's going to fit on perfectly where I want it. So if we just add a little bit of tape to the back there.
Do you remember the days that you could go to Pets at Home and pick out a couple of fish, no bother? Now you need like an nth degree on how to look after them and water types and that sort of stuff.
We've kind of cheated the system because my stepdaughter works at Pets at Home, so we just send her to go and do it for us. So we have got that one on top of there now, and then when we go in with the frame, you can see just how much it brings that forward. But again, I want to add a little bit of something else. So before we put it on, I'm just going to take a little bit of black string, because we all know cats like a toy to play with. And I'm going to use this for my embellishment. So what I'm going to do, let's take my tape runner, just ran out, so let's refill that while I've got one in my box. I mean, how prepared am I today? This has got to be, it's only taken till my last show of the year, but we got there.
That's a good, so technically, this would have been my last live show of the year. Although, you know, I may just pop in tomorrow.
Oh, might you know?
While I'm in the office.
So I'm taking the one that comes with the set that we've used here, but I'm being really cheeky and I'm taking the matching one from the black set as well, because you do get multiples in all, just so if it swings around, it's covered on all sides, and it just helps sandwich that in there as well. I might actually use the black. I don't know which side should we go. Should we use the black for a point difference? And then we can place this on here. And this is what I love with these frames. There's so many fun things you can do with them, just to make it a little bit different. So we've got a little cat toy popping down from the top. And then again, I'm going to go in my construction glue just because it'll give me that little bit of wiggle room for my frame. And then I'll show you how to pop that stand on the back as well, because that is mega easy.
You know what's always funny as well is the first mention of dog or cats or animals on any show. And you guys at home just jump in and share your love for them.
And remember, you can use your box frames in either the landscape or the portrait position. It is completely up to you. Just work with the shape of your little book. And then you take out your little stand at the back. This is where I will use the high-tack tape down the side. Like I said, I find if I give it a good burnish down, it does make it a little bit easy to peel off. And then you will see you've got a score line there, and then like this weird kind of like little oval in the middle that is just going to work as your kind of stand. When you fold that over, it all kind of slots into place. That little notch goes in there. Just pop that right to the bottom and centrally on there. And when we bring her up, we should have this really fun little...
That's brilliant. How good is that? That nice little addition.
So cute. And I just think it's so fun bringing that image forward to the front of the frame. And there's so many different things you can do with something like this.
There really, really is. That's just brilliant. That is so good. Every single time. All the girls on the team do it. Certainly with Kat. Every time, Kat, you just throw... It's like a little curveball that I just... I didn't see you going in that direction there. But it just works an absolute treat. Yes, so just to clarify, those were the diamond deals. So you'll find them across on the website as well. Some new ones being added too. So you can check those ones out while you're across on hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. Right, let's have a look at some items that are in the end of year sale. So these are the ones that are going to be running up till midnight on Sunday the 4th of January, or while stocks last. And that is the, well, the ever popular being your water base and your brush markers here. These are a couple of options that we've got for you when it comes to each pack. Going to be containing 12 of your duo tips. So let's go through with the Antique Dreams within that one there. So you can get them all individually here where they are $14.99. Or you can get them, of course, at, wow, $4.99. Oh my gosh, that's just thrown me there. $4.99. You're saving £10 on your Prism brush markers. Remember, as I said, these ones being, of course, your water-based ones, duo tip that you've got, so you can start to create your own colours and blend your own colours. So we can have a look. We've got rainbow pastel as well. So if you do love your pastel tones more, you've got that options. Maybe you want more of those earthy ones within that forest walk. You've got that option as well. Then we've also got an option where we've got the berry burst in these ones. Then what we've also got is our heavenly sunset. So that's giving you your oranges, your yellows, your tans, even some of your deeper neutral shades as well. Then you've also got an option that you can have a look at with your blue lagoons, so your blues, you've got your greens, your teals in there as well. So these ones you can get individually across on our website. You can grab hold of these ones, usually $14.99, but $4.99, giving you a whopping saving of £10. Think of all of your stamps that you've got, Hunky Dory brands, other brands, backgrounds and all that you can be doing as well. You can do that no problem at all. Then what about the complete collection? Look at that, $104.93, but you're going to get it for $29.99. Now this is giving you all of what I was showing you, but you've even got the handbook as well. That's brilliant. So if you do want to dabble, of course you can absolutely do that, but if you want those little bits of the hints and tips, you can do that by following along with what we've got within that handbook here. This is a nice one just to have it at the side, have a little flick through. Sometimes you want to do a little bit of colouring, but you're not sure what, so you can start to then have a little read, have a little look, maybe put a few little post-it notes at little bits you want to remind yourself the best ones to be using when it comes to your ink pads, techniques in here. Because this is going to be good for your brush markers, yes, you can still use your Prism ink pads as well if you wanted to as a substitute, with them being water based. So a really good one where you're going to get that in with, of course, the Prism brush marker complete collection. So that's giving you all the 6 sets that I was showing you, 12 of the pens. There's no duplication in colours. You're going to have a variety of different shades within colour families, but you're also then going to be getting that handbook too at $29.99 for all of that. And then if you're going to be going for that, maybe you want to think about the little pocket pouch. So this is where you can pop your pens, you can pop your tools in there if you want to, sits upright. You got your 2 little handles at the side that you can then just pull down, and then that will then just showcase the pens that you can just easily pop out, or maybe your tools if that's what you're doing. Nice and branded with your Hunky Dory logo. It is wipeable as well. Strong zip at the top if you're closing it up. Usually $9.99, but you're going to get that for $4.99 too, so you can consider that one. And then we've got some items here that'll be good for stocking fillers. Saying that would be good for stocking filler. Even your individual pens would be good, classed as a stocking filler. But what about things such as your pens? We've got our apron and our travel cup. Your Hunky Dory travel cup. This is your large insulated travel cup, so whether you're using your hot or your cold, and it's got 600ml capacity in there. $9.99, $7.99 is what you're getting. It just launched there. Hunky Dory merchandise, and it's a really, really good one for any avid Hunky Dory fan that loves to showcase, of course, the brand of Hunky Dory. So you've got that one there, nice little stocking filler, saving £2 on that one there. And then what I was actually looking for yesterday, your apron, your Hunky Dory apron. Shall I pop it on? Yeah, let's do it. There we go, look at this.
As soon as that Hunky Dory is revealed across, it's so cool.
It is so cool, isn't it? Really, really good. You've got your double pockets at the front. Well, it's like instead of the naked chef, the naked crafter.
Don't give them ideas, Craig.
They'll
be asking for it.
They can ask, they ain't getting it. That's one site that you definitely don't want to see, that's for sure. Not at 10:38 on a Thursday morning.
They'll be wanting a calendar and all sorts.
You know, it'd be good. I can imagine me there in the kitchen, you know, I could just be cooking away. Susie Salt, Percy Pepper, Ainsley Harriet, or of course you can use it in the craft room. So it's a really, really good one. Hunky Dory purple, Hunky Dory branded, and as I say, you've got the pocket. I'd probably end up, you know, just standing like that, you know, with my hands in the front pockets. Yes. All right. So yeah, you can grab hold of that 14.99, but you're now going to get that for $12.99. That's what we do at the end of a New Year party in Scotland. You know, if you've got the kilts on. Yeah. $12.99 if you want to grab hold for your Hunky Dory apron. And then I've got loads and loads of these, and that is your Hunky Dory pen. This writes like a dream.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
And you guys all know exactly what you mean. You know when you just get that pen that just writes beautifully and perfectly, and it's smooth, it's not scratchy, and that's what you're going to get from your ballpoint pen. It is black ink, it's all branded, it's that nice shine to it. $3.99, but look at that, you can get that if you're diamond at $3.59 within that pen of Hunky Dory. So really, really nice stocking fillers. Do you know what, you could go like that if you wanted to. Let's just pop that in. Now don't do this if you've got hot in it, please. But you could go in like that as well. Actually, don't do it if you've even got cold, in case you spill. Although in saying that, you've got a really, really nice suction to it as well. And I said that Rosie and Hobbymaker thought I was bonkers cat, but do you know what I like about this compared to, I'm not going to show the logo here, but
No
compared
idea
to,
where this is going.
you've
Right,
got
go
no
on.
idea.
No.
Right? So this one here, because it's the screw cap, right?
Yes.
And because of the logo that's on the front,
Yes.
I'm proud of the logo. It's a wrestling logo. So when I'm drinking it, I want the logo to be facing people so people can see it.
Yes.
But if you screw that on the wrong way or a different way, like that, if I drink this now, there's no logo.
No.
Whereas, because it's that suction, that means it's not, all that you need to do is just make sure your drinking is in that opposite end of the logo, and then that means when you drink it now, it doesn't
get
matter.
that. Yeah,
Just-
absolutely.
Can you get where I'm going?
Because that's what you want to show off.
You want to show the logo
Absolutely.
off.
Definitely.
Yeah. And that just means you don't have to faff about trying to work out that, I think Jess is just like, what are you on about? But yeah, that I think that anyway. So yeah. Rightio, so we've got the Hunky Dory pen, we've got the apron, that's me all set up. I'm just going to stay like this for the rest of the day. Well, I'm certainly going to stay like this while we have a little bit of a game, Cat, if you're ready.
Last one of the year. Let's go.
So this one being Guess the Word Challenge. So each of us are going to be given a Christmas themed word. Then they say a word relating to that word. However, not the one given to us on the sheet. So in essence, we were talking about it before, weren't we? So if you've got the word Brussels sprout,
Yes.
you can't say Brussels sprouts, but you could say green,
Yeah.
round,
Yeah.
smelly, that sort of stuff. You know, that sort of stuff. You get the gist of it on that one there. So
Ready?
Michelle is saying yes, Jess. Craig has lost the plot. Well, I know where I was going with that.
I think sometimes we want to explain things so well that we over-explain.
over-explain.
I'm exactly the same.
Thank you.
So we can look at this word.
You
Yeah.
can, yeah.
We can.
Craig's will guess yours.
Okay.
Okay.
I've
Right,
got
you.
another one for you as well, so we'll have 2 rounds.
Okay.
Okay?
Who's going to go first?
You?
I'll go first.
You go first.
Okay, so am I guessing? No, am I saying?
You
So I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just words, no actions, just words.
Sock.
Stocking.
Yeah. I was trying to think of something less obvious, but
Okay.
I think most things will give it away. Okay.
Minty.
Minty. Candy cane.
Yeah.
That's so boring. You don't know what in it.
Oh, you got plenty of words, Jess. Okay.
We'll just make Carol up, Craig.
Okay. Okay.
Songs.
Choir.
No. Door.
Wreath.
No. Service.
Carols.
Yay!
Okay. Roasting.
Fire.
No. Pool.
Pool. As in swimming.
No, pool. As in pool.
Oh, Paul.
Pool. Sorry, it's the Scot.
Mario, I can translate if you can.
What was... I spent half my life in Scotland, that's what's worrying.
Don't get me started
Roasting.
on Carol and Carol.
Roasting. Ooh, hang on, roasting and Paul. Those two words I'm trying to make a connection between. No, give me another.
Barley.
Nutcracker.
Yes. See where I was going with that? Roasted nut.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got there now.
You
It
got
took
there.
me a second.
I should have just said. I can't. What did I say in India? Bali. I was trying to think elf because it's in elf as well, isn't it? And I thought no, and then it was like Bali. I like that.
That's fun.
Is that it? Just 2 rounds.
There's another one.
Could we?
Yeah, do you want to make up your own words? So you can do inside.
Should we?
May as well.
Yeah.
Quick. Yeah, go on then.
Okay,
Okay.
I've got one. Green.
Elf.
Grumpy.
Oh, why did I say elf? Grinch.
Yes.
Okey-doke. Okay. Fall.
Ice skating.
Nope. Fight.
Fall and fight. I'm going to need another word, Craig.
Flicker.
Fire.
Angel. I so
Does
wish
he
you could.
look Jess's
I wish you could
doesn't
see
he?
Jess's face.
Fall, flight, flicker, and angel. Nativity.
Balls.
Christmas tree.
Nope. Cold.
Snowman. Frosty.
Nope.
Jack
White.
Frost. What?
White.
White.
What other words you giving us?
I don't know. I can't remember what
We've
I've
had
given.
fall. We've had fight. We've had flicker. We've had balls. We've had angel.
I think the penny's dropped, Jess, isn't it?
Give me one more.
Blanket.
Blanket.
Just throw me off even more. I thought I had it.
You did.
I've got it.
Yeah.
Snow. It's snow something. Snowballs.
Mm.
You said balls though. That's in the word.
To be fair, my actual word was snow.
Oh, just snow.
Just snow.
Just snow.
But I thought I'll give you snowballs.
Okay. Okay. It was.
See, a lot of you got snow, snowball, snowball. Oh, Danny, that would have been a good one. Yellow.
Oh dear.
Yeah, just so it goes to show I wasn't looking at comments during that. But I should have on that one there. Some people thought turkey, barley. Robin said barley. Snow. Yeah, I loved these games this week. Loved them. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Kat.
I'm not sure he means it.
No, I do. I do. I just want to play these all day now. Rightio, let's have a little recap of our Win It Weekly before we go into more of our hunky-dory stocking fillers, where 2 lucky winners are going to be within the chance of winning our Premier Craft Tool Mega Bundle, where you're going to get your tweezers, craft knives in there, foam pads, bowl maker, you've got hunky-dory pen in there, envelope punch, all of that's in there at worth $57.93. And all that you then need to do to be in with the chance is like, comment and share. And all you need to do is answer the question, which has been our most popular club gift of 2025? Is it A, a bouquet of gnomes? Is it B, timeless poinsettia? Or is it C, floral serenity? So just pop your answer A, B or C in the comments, and tomorrow 2 lucky winners are going to be winning the Premier Craft Tool Mega Bundle. So good luck to you all, and see tomorrow who's going to win those. Right, let's go in now, as I said, to have a look at some more of our hunky-dory stocking fillers here. And we're going to have a look at our 2-in-1 glue pen. And I say glue pen, glue pens, because you're going to be getting 5 of these ones. You're going to be getting these at £12. If in actual fact you are in the club, you're going to be £11.40. But if you're a diamond member, £10.80 for something that many brands have done, and I'm sure many brands will do. But do you know what? All respect to them. They keep them as they are, and that is just keeping them blue as they are, off the shelf barrel, and nothing wrong with that. However, you guys will know by now that's not what Hunky Dory do. Love to put our own spin on it, redesign when it comes to the barrel. But Kat, for me, the glue is purple.
Yes.
Not blue glue, it's purple glue.
Yeah, absolutely. And it does the same job.
It does.
But the pen works better.
Yes.
And just look at it against that apron when it matches everything else, because people might think, oh, why does it need to be purple glue? Because we like it, and it's aesthetically pleasing.
It is.
And it's great fun. So that's why we do it, because we love keeping everything on brand. But like you said, when it comes to the redesign, we've not just done it for the sake of it. We've taken a product that was popular and thought, how can we take it to the next level? And that comes with the ballpoint motion.
It does.
Of this pen. It's got that lovely press and release. It is so smooth. It means that you can go in and add the most detailed little dots to lines.
Bless you.
There is no catching and no scratching. It just runs so smoothly. When I was using it at Hobby Maker on Sunday, 2 different presenters, and as soon as I put it out on a piece of paper, both of them commented, how smooth is that?
Exactly, yeah. Yep. There's no having to warm it up. There's no having to round the ball. You know, you can just go straight on, direct, done. They all have a teeny little wax nib on the top. Just pick that off. But what that then means is pop these in the drawer, and you will be able to come back to them months and months later and then start using them. So don't worry about, am I going to be using them all at once? Don't worry about that. Use one at a time. But yeah, credible, as Stephen Nicole says. Love the glue pens. Oh, what's that?
Oh, I might go rogue on my demo.
Oh,
We'll
looking forward to it.
play with something as well.
Oh, rightio.
Need a second or third pen.
Yeah, no problem at all. Well, I shall go through the other ones that we've got on the show here, and we can get back to you just shortly. But I do think if for anyone, if you've ever struggled... Hi, Amy.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not bad, thank you very much. Yeah, someone's saying, has your mic on?
Yeah.
No one can hear you. So I'm just going to carry on while Kat sorts her mic there. So, yeah, saying that we heard you, Kat, but not through your own mic.
Yeah. Who is it, Cat? Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got our actual glue stands here. So you are going to be getting these ones here. Now, when I'm showing you these, you've got them at £10, what you would usually be. Now, they are $5.99 each. $5.99 each. So if you do want to go for the one of them, you can absolutely do that. What's happened?
I just had one of her moments.
I thought it would be a good idea to test the mic by miming my words.
I reckon you just speak and she went,
I didn't want to interrupt Craig. I was trying to be considerate.
Well, thank you for that, Kat, but that has given us a little giggle. You've got these. So your glue stand here, $5.99 each. But what about wanting the 3 of them? Because you can connect the 3 of them if you so wish. And any of your glues upside down, it just means that you're not having to wait for the glue to decant to the bottom. It's there, ready for you to go. It could be your glue gels if you want to. It could be any of your tacky glues, anything like that. And of course, it could be other brands as well. If you've got our large container of our, in actual fact, I've got it just behind me, so I'm just going to bring it in here. Even your large super size of your construction glue, that will sit in there as well. So it doesn't have to be just your smaller ones, it will even hold your larger ones as well. But if you want the 3 of them, keep it in mind, $5.99 each individually, but you're going to be getting the 3 of them for £10. $9.50 if you're in the club, or of course if you're a Diamond member, you're going to be £9 for that one. And then let's go in with our scissors here. Let's grab our scissors, and this is our soft grip multi-buy in the scissors there. You've got the 3 of them, large, you've got the medium, and then you've got the small, left and right hand. So if you are left-handed, right-handed, you're going to be absolutely fine. Brand new, just launched, usually $24.97, but really, really good at that cracking price of $19.97, where you're going to get all of them. You have, of course, got that non-stick as well. You've got that protective cap on them, because they are very sharp, which you would want them to be, but that nice soft grip as well. So if you have got a little bit of arthritis, dexterity, and you just need that little bit more ease when it comes to the roundness of the scissors, you've got that when it comes to all 3 of them. So you've got that one there. You're going to get them for, of course, $19.97. Then let's have a look at our ultra low tack tape. So I'm going to bring these ones all in here. Now within these, you would be $3.99 each for these ones. Now within each pack, you're going to be getting 2 of them. So you're going to be getting 8 rolls. So you're going to get 4 packs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's giving you 8 rolls in total when it comes to your ultra low tack tape. 160 meters in length, £10, $9.50 in the club. If you're a Diamond member, £9. Really good for tacking your dies down so it doesn't take that top layer off of your cardstock when it comes to the pressure of your die cutting machine. So that's in there, £10 for all of those. Then what about, and I use these all throughout my house, our Hunky Dory microfiber cloths. We've got these ones, so really, really good stocking fillers, many of which you can use out with the craft room as well. But these are your Hunky Dory branded 5 microfiber cloths. $6.99. If you're in the club, you're going to be $6.64. But if you're a Diamond member, you're going to be $6.29. Got that branding, lovely stitching, and you're going to be getting that pack of them there, where you're getting them for $6.99. So there's that one. And then last but by no means least, let's have a look at our new and improved glossy glaze. So this is our new glossy glaze, where you guys know a couple of months ago we did have some and they just weren't happy with them whatsoever. Took them off, and we've got them redeveloped so that we're more satisfied in the way that they lay and they dry. 60ml bottle, you can pop them into your glue stand as well if you want to. $5.99 or $5.69. If you are a Diamond member, you're going to be $5.39. But if you do want to get 2, you can do. So whereas you're $5.99 individually, you can get 2 for £10. So these are great. So, you know, if you've got the waves, if you want to add texture, create your own resist effect within the eyes, all of those different features is a great way to use your glossy glaze. $5.99, or you can get 2 for £10. So that's all there across on the website for you to check out. All of these, have a look, see what you can pop into your basket. hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. Remember, if you are wanting them for Christmas, you can do. You've got just about 24 hours for UK Standard and Express guaranteed Christmas delivery. So this is a lovely selection of all the items on the show, and a nice way just to stock up, ready for some stockings. Right, let's go back to Kat for the last section of the show and see what she's got entailed.
Right, I have got a demo prep for you, but can I just have a play with something? Because it came into my head, and I love trying out things for the first time live on here when there's absolutely no possibility of things going wrong. Can you give me another 1 or 2 glue pens? I've got my one here.
Yep.
But let's just see, you know when you're on a bike, you would not be using more than one at once.
Mm-hmm.
But what if you wanted to? What if you wanted to do like some kind of like double writing?
Oh
or
my
double
God.
designs? No, I've not got great pressure there. It's the way I hold it more than anything, I think.
What about your ultra low tack tape? Take them together.
Yeah, that would be a great
Wouldn't
way,
that be
wouldn't
good?
it? Right, let's go. I'm trying to think of...
God, this is genius.
I'm not sure it is. It might take a bit of practice, but like I said, I'm doing it for the first time. But think how you could build this up. I have got a bit of glitter here because I have got it for my demo. But once you've practiced and you've got a lot more confident with doing something like this, like I said, I'm doing this for the very first time on here. Just about think if you've got 3 or 4 of these, you could really, really build this up and do that great thing. Like, let's get that on. The aircon is helping there. So you could. There is a reason to get more than one at once because you could create these really
like
fun,
that
like
look.
halo effects. How funny!
Like that 3D look.
Yeah, make sure I
And then you could go in with your single pen and like kind of connect them to create that.
Absolutely. Lots of fun things. I just wanted to try it out because when Craig was saying about because you're only using one at once, you know me, it's like, well, maybe you don't have to.
Robin was asking, actually, it's a really good point, saying you need to lay them flat. Usually things like that, pens, we always say lay them flat, but with your 2-in-1 pen, because you've got that chamber stopper inside that actually stops the glue from falling back down, I found it doesn't really matter.
No, absolutely. And it's quite fluid inside.
It is, isn't
so
it?
It comes quite nicely. And they have that ability that they naturally drop to the bottom. It's not like a thick construction glue where it's holding itself. It just naturally folds as you're using it. Okay, so I have got, let's hope I've not used the wrong card blank. I've taken a 6x4 card blank. We are going to go back. We're going to use a mixture of things to write the show. I'm going to bring in some satin mirri. We are going to use that happy die from the beginning of the show. I'm just going to do a quick, she says quick, card. So I'm going to show you different ways you can use this die. We're also going to bring in our glue pen and some glitters as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. What I love about these edges with these dies and why we separated them and just didn't give you the border is that you can do things like this where you create false edges to the front of your card. I'm going to take my low tack tape. And I'm just going to place this about 3/4 of the way down, just like that. And then we can run it through the die cutting machine. Jess has turned around and looking at me. It's
I
put me
know,
off.
yeah.
Is there something I'm doing
Have
wrong?
we done something?
Watching me this way for a change.
For a change,
Nobody's very
instead of through the
concerned.
bonnet.
I feel like I've done something wrong. Let's take this through the die cutting machine.
I'm laughing as well because Debbie's just put, late today as I've just got back from taking Lulu, the cat, to the vets for a yearly checkup and booster injection. But just earlier on we were having a big conversation about cats, weren't we? Yeah?
Absolutely.
Yep.
There's always room for conversation about cats.
Cats and dogs.
And fish.
And fish, yeah, let's not forget the fish.
All guinea pigs, because I
Guinea
know they're
pigs.
Kelly's favourite. But
Are they?
my guinea pigs have come in for the winter now, so they're getting lots of extra cuddles.
Do you get winter guinea pigs that stay out?
Well, you probably could, but I feel cruel.
Sorry, is that a stupid question,
Do
Jess?
you get winter guinea pigs?
Well, you know.
Suitable for winter. They'll be asking if we get dry fish next. He's gone. We've lost him. So we're just going to create this aperture to the top of the card. Oh dear Lord. We're gone. We're gone. So we've just... Right, 1 second. Let's compose
Yeah,
ourselves.
sorry, Kat. So,
It's okay.
Stupid.
So we're going to take that one there, and then we are just going to take another piece of card. Mine is in the form of a card blank. And we are going to cut out the word happy. He's literally as red as his top right now.
just envision little guinea pigs running about. Right, okay, stop it, Craig.
I'm going to make this happen.
You are, yeah.
I am
and
going
I'm
to make this happen.
Picture now with the guinea pigs with little Santa hats.
I am. We must have some little Santa hats in here. Sorry, buddy, you're losing your hat. That's coming home with me for a guinea pig tonight.
Oh dear.
So we are going to take that out there, and this is going to die cut the word out. So we just pop out all those middle bits, and this is where we're going to go back in with our glue pen. And this is where they're great as well for adding like different finishes and things to your die cuts. So I'm going to attempt, I brought in like my pinks and my purples and my glitters here. I'm going to try and do an ombre effect. So this may take a little bit of time, but we're only doing 2 demos at the moment, so I'm sure I've got a little bit of time to work with. So I'm going to start with the top half of these. Now the beauty of this glue as well is that it stays tacky even when it's dry. So if you're worried that because we've started up here, by the time we get to the end it'll have dried out, it might have dried a little bit, but it will still be tacky enough for your glitters to adhere to. So we'll bring this down halfway. And then we'll thingy. So any other animals that you want to see a Christmas variety of, Craig, while we're we're on the subject?
A little goldfish with the sun.
Now that one might be a bit trickier. I don't even want to.
Oh, Jess just putting the monitor in
look
front
like
of us, a
pigs as
picture
well.
of guinea pigs with a Santa hat on. That's so cute. So cute. But I think more and more people dress up their pets at Christmas, don't they?
Yeah, definitely.
I know my mum does with Clemmy.
So we're just bringing this, like I said, sorry it's taking a bit of time, but it's not really one of those things you can prepare
No,
because
no.
it needs doing.
But yeah, and you have days where Clem will be fine and she'll just sit there with the Santa hat on or the antlers on, and then you have other days it's just like, no, I'm not having it.
Yeah.
Reggie will just go and, when he knows I'm putting his coat on or something, he'll just go and run and hide under the table.
Run and hide.
And once it's on, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's just putting it on.
Yeah, funny that, isn't it?
He'll just go all fluffy.
So we're just going to start with a lighter pink up the top here. And I am doing it in 2 different sections so that I'm not going to mix my glitters up. I mean, you could, and then just have a separate pot for them at the end, but just to keep it as is. So we're going to give that a shake over there. Look how pretty already. So we'll put this glue back in here, and then we can work on to our bottom half. Okay, so I've got a question for you. I was asking a friend this last night. If Santa didn't have reindeer, what animal would you like him to have instead? While
good
we're
one.
on the animal topic.
That is a good one.
Jess?
Just thinking.
Yeah.
I'm sure our viewers will have some interesting ones in the comments. Can I tell you mine?
Yeah.
Narwhals.
Okay.
Because
Real, or are they fictional?
no, they're real.
Are they?
Yeah. But I think they're like silly enough to look right.
Are they the things with the pointy things on the head?
Yeah.
That the
They're like
character one at the start.
unicorns
Elf.
of the sea.
Are they real?
Are they real?
Of course they are.
I don't know. Are you winding us up?
What are they called? No.
Narwhals.
Because there's a character at the start, elf, isn't there?
It's not as cute as that.
Is it not? No. Thanks, buddy.
I didn't know that. That's nice.
Can't
Good
believe you
luck with your
doubted me.
dad. Thanks, Mr. Narwhal. Yeah, right enough. So that are real. Let's have a look, Jess.
You guys. You did have me doubt myself for a second.
Oh no. Oh.
They're not very nice.
But
No,
like
they're
a
not.
Cute one.
No.
So we've just gone and we have put the purple on there as well. You guys have not come up with an answer yet, so
There's so many possibilities. So many possibilities. Hamsters.
hamsters.
We need about 1,000
That's what I was going to say.
But they've got,
with Santa hats.
yeah, but
Or
they'll
maybe
have
we could go like capybaras because they're like giant hamsters.
How about elephants?
elephants.
Just
That's
have
a
one
good
elephant.
one.
Yeah, that would
But
be cool.
but power doesn't matter because obviously they all get the sprinkling of the Santa dust.
Well, they do. This is true.
So
Right, so we're going to create a background for this card. You tell it's either the year.
butterflies.
So we're going to take some of that beautiful purple satin adorable scoreable. We're going to take that down to, I think I am going to leave a white border at the back. So we'll take it to 3 3/4 wide by 5 3/4 long.
I almost read Stephen's wrong. He put Shire horse. Didn't think it said Shire at first. Yeah, it's a good one.
Highland cows, cat.
Highland
Yes.
cows,
That would be a cracking
dolphins,
one.
giraffes,
I think that would be in the sky problem giraffes.
donkey.
Donkey.
I'm making waffles.
Oh dear.
Oh man alive.
So we're just going to pop that in there with our little board. So we've got
Jellyfish.
That beautiful... You like have lots of
Jellyfish.
them. Jellyfish would be cool, wouldn't it?
Claire said, I don't think I'd want elephants landed on my roof.
Oh, this is true. We didn't think about that part of it, did we?
We're getting stupid.
This is tough.
Chinchillas.
Chinchilla. Oh wow.
Oh, that's cute on YouTube.
Oh dear.
What would it be called? Because you can't have Donna and Vixen and these little chinchillas. Right, stop it, Craig. Stop it. Come on.
So we're just using the pen to add some glue to the back of here as well. Oh, it's my own fault. I started the question. I can't
It's
blame
your fault.
anything.
I'm not taking the blame.
So we are then just going to place this back and it will fit perfectly around that aperture there. And then we'll let that dry down while we go in with our sentiment. And again, I'm going to try something a bit different. I am going to bring in some of the pink as well. We're going to do like a matte layer with this. We'll go to 1 1/4 inches by the 4, so it goes all the way along. So that is my matte, and then for my layer we'll go back in with the purple to match. So I'm just going to come 3 notches under in both directions. And then I'm going to try something a little bit different again. So I spoke about this technique as well the other day, but I am going to try it on a different surface because we're going to use it on the satin here.
Okey-doke.
So I am going to not put that down yet because I like doing my matte and layers after I've done it in case there's any bumps or any creases or anything. I'm going to go over to the combo stamps and we're going to take birthday off of there. I'm going to find my anti-static bag because this is the bit, so especially when you go in on like a glossy surface or anything like that, you want to make sure this is really, really covered with that. I'll take my block and then I'm going to bring in my embossing pad. Now this won't stick your glitter. If you're going to use embossing powder, it's fine, but I am just going to use it as a guide.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that. Hopefully it'll show up on there. If it doesn't, I can go in with a black. But I'm going to pop my birthday down in the centre. And then I can see it in the light. So I'm going to go over it with my glue pen. And it doesn't have to be precise, but it just gives you that guide if you are not comfortable with the freehand writing.
Never thought of doing this.
And then you can go over with the glitter. You can drop it on the floor and completely ruin it, is what you can do. No! Right. Try again. Attempt number 2. It's one of those days, but we aren't going to panic. 3 notches under the 4. So for anybody that missed it, let's do a recap.
Let's do a recap. It's always nice to see a recap.
So we're going to pop that on there. I'm going to come over to the right hand side, pop that down on there. Now be careful because it will want to move a little bit because you're on that shiny surface. So we're going to go back and just trace over with our glue pen. And then we can get a matching glittery sentiment to the one that is on top. Do not drop it on the floor. Do not drop it on the floor. Do not drop it on the floor. We're going to go back to my pink.
It's now taking your stamps to another level of using them as stencil wise.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah,
tracing wise.
definitely. It's a great one for doing. I like doing it with the white. I know we're not allowed to mention it. And my gel pen as well, or any of your gel pens.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a great technique. And then I forgot to anti-static that one. I'm going to give up. I forgot to anti-static it, but you can just pretend that it's all free and smooth because it is.
It's a really good tip and
100
idea.
times before. We will just give that a flick off.
No, it's nice to see that tip and how you've done it and how you can start to then, of course, just add that new realm to your stamps.
Yeah, there's so many different things you can use your pen for. And like I said, and then it extends all the other levels of your crafting as well. Yours will come out much neater, I promise, but we can just pop this on the bottom.
And it's amazing how if you get a sentiment die, it's always good to get the matten layer with it, but just by splitting that matten layer, that then means, of course, you can now create, of course, that kind
and
of
I will
top
just
fold.
go in and clean some of these bits up with my craft knife, just where it's gone. It's my own fault. I remembered so well with the anti-static on the first one, and then because I dropped it, I forgot. But you get the basic idea, just how you can layer up these different products to do different techniques. Like I said, we've had the combos for a while. We've cut them out of different cardstocks. We've heat embossed onto them. But have we glittered onto them before with a glue pen? No, we've not. So, and the same on your satin card and things like that. So it's just taking the new products and working them with your old products and coming up with lots of different things we can do.
Cracking idea. Absolutely brilliant idea, and what a great way to be using all your other stamps going forwards. Everything that we've been showing, of course, you can grab hold across on the Hunky Dory Crafts website, so check those out. If they are part of the end of year sale, you've got up until midnight the 4th of January to grab hold or while stocks last. Remember, as always as well, anything that you've seen, you can always go across on Hunky Dory Crafts Pinterest page and have a look at ideas and finished examples as to how you can use them. Now, if you still want your live fix of Hunky Dory, you've got another chance later on today where Anne-Marie is back from her little break. She popped in earlier on this morning. She's on Hobby Maker today, where she's going to be on at 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So at 2 o'clock, she's going to be on with the best ever price when it comes to the brush markers. And then at 6 o'clock, it is a card blank special. I know how much you love your Hunky Dory card blanks, as I do, and previous shows have shown how much you absolutely love them. So needless to say, when it comes to, well, end of year sales, and when it comes to lowest ever prices, that is definitely a show that you're not going to want to miss. And then tomorrow, you are officially invited to Hunky Dory Crafts Christmas party. Dan and Anne-Marie, they're going to be kickstarting with some incredible items which are under £10 in the end of year sale. Now, not only are you going to have those two, you might find a few other people popping in, taking part with some of the festive games and challenges as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun to end the week on Hunky Dory Crafts. So it has been lovely having your company this week. Kat, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a lovely
Merry Christmas, everyone, because I think this is my last time in here. So all the best for Christmas and a wonderful new year.
Absolutely, yes. We are live up till Christmas Eve here on Hunky Dory TV, and then we'll be back from the 2nd of January. So you've still got a little bit next week as well to go. So thank you. Jess, thank you very much. I may see you popping up tomorrow, and we will see what shenanigans we can get up to then. Have a lovely rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow.